You've got just one day left to tell the State Department of Education how you feel about changes they want to make to how they assign a letter grade to each school.
Those letter grades are often an easy way for families to quickly judge if a school is a good one or not for their kids. But News 4's Spencer Humphrey tells us why the state's proposed changes have people worried.
Well, it's often the number one question people ask themselves when trying to figure out where to live. Do you want your kid to go to school number 1 or school number 2? Well, luckily every year the state assigns every school a report card with a letter grade based on how that school performs to help you with that. Now tell me, which school are you sending your kid to?
In this past year, Oklahoma lawmakers voted to make a change to the criteria the state looks at to calculate a school's letter grade. Now, no longer can a school be dinged for having too many chronically absent students, a factor State Senator Mark Mann says schools don't even have control over.
I thought it was a hugely unfair way to rank schools.
But now he's worried new criteria the State Department of Education has proposed to replace that one is equally unfair.
And I don't think it's an accurate indicator of what a school's doing.
Under OSDE's proposed criteria changes, things like how many of a school's teachers are fully certified or how many of their teachers have taught for more than 3 years would now factor into a school's letter grade.
So now if school number 1 in our scenario were to have a large percentage of uncertified or emergency certified teachers, its grade could go down. And let's say a lot of its teachers also are maybe just 1 or 2 years out of school. Well, its grade could go down even more.
Because I can assure you every district in the state would love to hire certified, highly qualified teachers with 3 or more years experience. It's just we have a teacher shortage.
We told you the number of emergency certified teachers in Oklahoma schools this year is more than 4,300. 2 decades ago, that number was fewer than 5. Mann says local school districts aren't the reason experienced certified teachers don't want anything to do with working in Oklahoma right now.
I think it's the state's fault. People want to work in a profession that they're respected. And I think that has eroded, particularly under this superintendent who is willing to attack teachers and schools on any given day and at any given moment. And also pay. We're competing against employers in our community that are providing great benefits, more pay.
There's also another proposed letter grade criteria Mann finds concerning, and that's how many of a school's teachers did well on their performance evaluations.
You want good evaluation process because teachers need to get feedback. You need an evaluation so that you know how they're performing and they know where they need to improve.
But now if the principal at school number 1 tells too many of its teachers they need improvement on their performance evaluations, well, that too could lower that school's grade. Mann worries that may cause other schools and other principals to give all their teachers good performance evaluations so their grade does not drop. Now tell me, which school are you sending your kid to?
Is that really the right thing to do for our children? I don't think so. And it's not the right thing to do for the teacher either.
We reached out to State Superintendent Ryan Walters' office to ask him what he could share with our viewers to help you understand why he believes these criteria would be helpful. We didn't hear back. As of right now, those new criteria are merely just proposed. The state school board will have to vote on them. And you can share your thoughts with them through a public comment form on OSDE's website, but it closes after Friday. As for Mann, he's hopeful that feedback may convince OSDE to go back to the drawing board before this comes up for a vote.
If we let this go into effect and they drop letter grades, it's reflective of poor leadership at the state level.
In Oklahoma City, Spencer Humphrey, Oklahoma's News 4.
All right, Spencer, again, you can send your feedback to the Oklahoma State Department of Education on the proposed letter grade criteria through the end of the day tomorrow. And if you want to, we have a link to the feedback form on KFOR.com.